How long is the blue band gonna play? Any ideas?
Well, originally I thought 30 years would be it. It would be more than half my life if we made that goal. And I did retire from the University of Northern Iowa's Broadcasting Services Department last year. I still produce 2 shows as an independent producer that IPR runs, but initially I had thought that 30 years for the Blue Band would be a magic thing. And then this year, because I had retired, I realized that although I don't make very much money in the Blue, we only did 60 dates last year, which is way down from our heyday. We'd do about 200 dates.
Right.
But I realized that I still make the bulk of my income from playing in a band at almost age 59. So in an ideal world, I'd probably walk after 30 years, but it's not an ideal world, and I still have to buy food and, pay my mortgage and pay my taxes and all of that stuff. So, and the simple fact is that people are not really going out of their way to hire 59-year-old men.
But it's still fun, though, right?
The band is the playing is still fun.
Right.
The management, business part of it gets harder and harder to take for me every year. Getting just staffing. I mean, you would think, staffing, but the kids, and I'm talking people 35 and younger, they don't want to play this stuff. And they don't really have a whole lot of expertise, and they'll be damned if they want to drive 150 miles to a gig for $75 or $100. They don't want to do it. So staffing itself is the difficult part. Our bass player, he's 65. They go to Florida. He and his wife go to Florida for 6 weeks. And so finding another bass player. I have a second bass player. He lives in Des Moines. He lives 120 miles from me, and so even rehearsals to get him back up to playing the songs. So I think maybe it'll be dictated by who we can get to play. First of all, you have to have an expertise.
Right.
At least you have to know what it's all about. And second of all, you have to want to do it, because it's still a very difficult way to make a living. The 3 hours up there looks really fun, and it is, but the 8 hours that it takes you to get on stage and we still schlep our own stuff, and we don't even travel with the sound man anymore, because I'm the sound man, and we do it from stage, and all of the ramifications that it takes to put a band on stage for 3 hours, it's getting harder and harder to take.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
So it still is fun playing, but all the other stuff, yikes.
Yep, well, I know what you're talking about there.
And that's for every small business owner, I would imagine. No matter what you do, you get to a point where you have steady income and you have steady clients, but especially like in the band business. Okay, well, we go back to the fair every year, and we have some kind of hotel to do a New Year's gig, but for the rest of it, I can't find a whole lot of people that are interested in driving from Cedar Falls to Clinton and playing until 1:30 in the morning and getting home at 4:30 in the morning for $50 or $100. There's not, so that's the hard part.